Beneath the shimmering waters of Southeast Asia lies a world unlike any other. The Coral Triangle, an underwater metropolis spanning 6 countries, is home to more marine life than anywhere else on Earth. Towering coral cities stretch endlessly, bursting with vibrant colors and a constant struggle for survival. Every inch of this bustling world is occupied, every creature fighting for space, food, and the chance to pass on its legacy. In this arena of constant competition, brute strength is not always the key to survival. Some creatures have evolved intelligence, deception, and mastery over their surroundings. Among them, one predator stands apart, not for its size nor its speed, but for its extraordinary ability to manipulate reality itself. Meet the cuttlefish, nature's most enigmatic illusionist. A creature so intelligent, so adaptable that it can vanish before your eyes, transform into something it is not, and even manipulate the minds of those around it. But in this unforgiving world, even the greatest tricksters are never truly safe. As we dive deeper into the realm of the cuttlefish, we'll uncover the secrets of its hypnotic hunting techniques, its unparalleled camouflage, and the dangers that lurk in the depths. This is a story of deception, survival, and the delicate balance of life in the ocean's most extraordinary kingdom. Drifting through the water like a phantom, the cuttlefish moves with an otherworldly grace. Unlike fish, it has no rigid skeleton, allowing it to contort its body effortlessly as it navigates the maze-like reefs. But beneath this seemingly gentle exterior lies a relentless predator, armed with a weapon more powerful than sharp teeth or crushing claws. The cuttlefish's true power lies in its skin, an advanced biological display more complex than any technology humankind has ever created. Packed with millions of pigment-filled cells called chromatophores, this living canvas can shift color, pattern, and even texture in an instant. With a single thought, the cuttlefish can become a perfect replica of the coral beside it, or explode into an electrifying display of pulsating colors that confuse, mesmerize, and even hypnotize its prey. This evolutionary masterpiece allows the cuttlefish to turn its body into a weapon of illusion, and now it is on the hunt. A crab scuttles across the reef, unaware that it has already become the target of a silent assassin. The cuttlefish watches, calculating, adjusting its approach. But it does not lunge forward like a reckless predator. Instead, its skin erupts into a dazzling light show, waves of color rolling across its body, shifting and flickering in a mesmerizing rhythm. Scientists believe this hypnotic display may overload the crab's nervous system, causing it to freeze in place, stunned by the unnatural spectacle unfolding before it. For a moment there is silence, then in a lightning-fast strike, 2 specialized tentacles shoot forward, wrapping tightly around the crab before it even has time to react. The battle is over in the blink of an eye, but while the cuttlefish feasts, another danger lurks nearby. In the Coral Triangle, no predator reigns supreme. Here even the most skilled hunters are constantly being hunted. A dark shadow glides silently through the water above, the unmistakable form of a reef shark. With powerful senses and unmatched speed, the shark is a perfect killer, and it has already locked onto the cuttlefish's movements. For most creatures, this would mean certain death, but the cuttlefish is no ordinary prey. Instead of fleeing in panic, it executes its greatest trick yet, disappearing in plain sight. In an instant, its body shifts, its chromatophores working at an impossible speed to blend seamlessly with the coral around it. But this is more than just a change of color. The cuttlefish also manipulates tiny structures in its skin called papillae, allowing it to mimic the rough, uneven texture of the reef itself. Within seconds, it is no longer a living creature but a part of the environment, a motionless shape indistinguishable from the rock and coral around it. The shark circles, its keen eyes scanning for movement. But there is nothing, and after a tense moment, it moves on, leaving the cuttlefish to slip away, once again a ghost in the deep. But survival in this ever-changing world is not just about escaping predators and catching prey. The cuttlefish's life is also dictated by another powerful force, the need to reproduce. And here, intelligence plays an even greater role. During mating season, the reef becomes a battlefield of deception and strategy. Larger, dominant males guard their chosen females, aggressively chasing away rivals. But not every male is built for direct combat. Some must rely on cunning. Smaller males, unable to win in a head-on fight, have evolved an extraordinary tactic. Using their color-changing ability, they transform themselves, not into coral, not into sand, but into females. By imitating the appearance of a potential mate, they sneak past the larger territorial males completely undetected. Once inside the guarded territory, they quickly mate with the female before slipping away, leaving the dominant male none the wiser. It is one of the most remarkable examples of strategic deception in the animal kingdom. But intelligence comes at a cost. Unlike many marine creatures, the cuttlefish's lifespan is short. Most live for only 1 or 2 years, and in the final chapter of their lives, after securing the next generation, they begin to deteriorate. Their bodies weaken, their vibrant colors fade, and their once sharp minds begin to fail. In their final days, they drift aimlessly, their movements sluggish and uncoordinated, until at last they succumb to the ocean. But their legacy continues in the countless offspring left behind, each one destined to repeat the cycle of illusion, survival, and adaptation. Yet the greatest threat to the cuttlefish is not the shark that stalks them or the rivals they must outwit. It is the changing ocean itself. As coral reefs face unprecedented destruction from climate change, pollution, and overfishing, the delicate balance that has sustained these creatures for millions of years is now at risk. Rising temperatures and acidifying waters threaten to disrupt the very ecosystems that cuttlefish depend on, pushing them into an uncertain future. Scientists race to understand these creatures before it is too late, studying their intelligence, their adaptations, and the role they play in the ocean's fragile web of life. But as reefs continue to disappear at an alarming rate, the fate of these masters of illusion hangs in the balance. And so, the question remains, will the cuttlefish's greatest trick be its ability to survive the changing world, or will it, like so many species before it, vanish into history? For now, in the depths of the coral triangle, the cuttlefish continues its ancient dance, a flicker of color, a shift in form, a predator one moment, a phantom the next. It is a creature that defies the very nature of perception, a living illusion in an ocean of secrets. And as long as these reefs endure, so too will the cuttlefish, the ocean's most enigmatic trickster.